far.
Go on then, one more. Rather than just a 4-foot sword. I can use it very differently. I've got to thrust it. Now, Danny and I both did demonstrations for in full armour. So we've got replica armours to highlight these armours you see in the collection. Thereby, the galley was in an armour, and its slash and cuts through all day all night. Look at a slice through the armour. However, get a dagger, a stiletto. Basically, the idea is half sort of technique that we call today is to get where the armour is not. Now, I don't know all about armour. Well, actually, Danny is wearing armour as we speak. It just happens to be on the inside. It's called his skeleton. Now, I don't want my sword to bounce off his bone. So I'd use it in a very similar way, even if the armour was on the outside. For example, this dagger, this close to your opponent, then you go to the bottom area. And they won't be the eye. It might well be on this occasion around the neck area, through the jaw. I can get the armpits a good one, drive it down through, and of course straight up between the legs. Is another way of using it for thrusting. Or, give myself room, straight up to one side, come over the top. Now, Germans call this one the launch arm. The murderous one. You certainly be attempted with them without. Or you can use that, put them off balance, go around the back of the neck, haul it back down, stab, stab, stab. Or, my favourite one, again, please, Danny. He's already been turned, she's not taking many already. And again, it's a ball, turn myself down, stop ringing them, put the hands down to the sword, which is weighty, which is pommel, so you can repeat, strike her, she's on, good, on the leg. So, that's the sort of stuff. Talked about, talked too long, too much. So what I'll do is I'll break this down very quickly. Right, how do we know any of that is true? As I alluded to before, manuscripts still survive to this day. Obviously, this is a copy of one picture from one manuscript. Now, manuscripts tend to be beautifully illustrated, two-dimensional, showing you something about medieval swordmanship. Or you can be on a horse, or you can be unarmed with a dagger. You're covered in all. And one of the most famous was a chap called Hans Valhoff. Another man's only no. Born in the early part of the 15th century, he went on to become one of the more renowned fight masters, or flex masters, of that period in Germany. He taught aristocracy, as well as town guilds, when he seems to use the illustrations to highlight his fighting method. It wasn't a how-to book. You couldn't go to ye olde wolde W.H. Smith's, buy a manuscript, become a great swordsman. It was a kind of invitation. You take this manuscript with 1,000 pictures to a great landowner, duke, earl, king, an emperor, and you show them your secret moves. There goes on, because you don't want to give it away. You want whoever employs you to stand out on the battlefield and smite anybody who wasn't. So it's kind of secretive. And that makes sense, because if it's stolen, well, the pictures can be observed. For example, it's probably one of the most absurd there is. There is a man in red and a man in blue. The man in red is extraordinary. The man in blue is small. Anyway, you can tell you've got very similar hair. maybe he'll make a very basic attack, maybe try and cut my head. So I closed him down, strong against strong. Now I was talking about the sword being sharp. Well, some of the Italian manuscripts talk specifically about leaving that middle part of the sword blunt, so that you can do half sword. The other thing is, way more obvious, you don't necessarily need to make the whole blade very sharp. Think about it. If you stab someone, they're dead. Yeah? They don't become any deader as you push it further in. And if you're going to slap someone, slap them with your hand, not just the shoulder or your forearm. So that first stone is really important to be able to do it. Also, you're at a distance that you can defend yourself if you have to. So, get inside that. From here, it says sort of slip through. Well, in my view, I'm going to try and slip through into defensive. But to do that, I'm going to turn this kind of defensive move into aggressive move. Now, from here, of course, just grab hold of the hip, turn more, till you get to the right area, and then basically with a gentle sword action. It's going to come off eventually. Anyway, don't maybe. So, not myself and to a lesser extent, my friend over there as well, we put together a sequence really highlight of the style, techniques, but also the intentions of these fight masters. It's not real fighting. I get slightly frustrated because people often would like to see real fighting. Do real fighting. If I could, but apparently if I do it again, murder is a bad thing and there's lots of paperwork. But also, real fighting is really boring. I got my friends who just come clean towards me. Okay. Look, his internals are already external, and I go to the next person in reality. Don't even have to worry about whether he's killed or anything, because the person next to me will do this. However, if myself and Danny came out and did a one-move fight that went on for a cup of tea, you might be a little bit disappointed at the sword demonstration. So what we've done is we've put together loads of what we believe are moves from the manuscript into a sequence easily part of the style, techniques, but also the intentions of the fight master. For example, starting positions. Well, Talhoff named a number of them. For example, I'm going to go one which is known as the elbow. Translated is when fool's stance. Now, it could be foolish, that's a pointed sword aimed towards the ground. Or, indeed, it could be like the friend over there who is the fool. Because if he makes a strike towards him with a bad technique, or there's already a shish about before anybody uses the sword. Danny will raise himself above his usual fire and attack in a really good, aggressive way, sending the sword first, followed by the body, landing together as any martial artist would do to be able to move in any direction. For example, one is
I'm going to go with a starting stance called the crown stance or the curling. So typically opposite line to him, so he's going low line, yeah, I'm going to go high line. He's already demonstrated pretty stupidly going in a linear fashion straight onto his blade. So what I'm going to do is try and work in angles, try and work round him in what we call traversing movements. So I'm going to move off to the side, try and hack straight down through his femoral artery in his leg.
Anyway, moving to the side, looking the sword, basically trying to take his leg from here.
Okay, so step back, right, the movement is the main form of defence. The sword is just there as a secondary measure, glancing off, continuing that circular motion, trying to cleave him in two.
Okay. So I'm going to move Danny around a lot, because Danny wants to do his front leg right round, so I can get behind him as I have now. It's much more difficult for him to try and readjust on this occasion. I'm going to try to hit his head from the shoulder.
Clear traverse, using the strong part of the blade on the fort to defend. Now, drive the crossguard up, slide straight down for that nice large target area in the stomach.
Now, he thinks that might work, but in reality, I have the reactions of a young parrot. So I easily get out of the way of that, holding on to the sword, half-sword technique, thrust into his face.
So passing back, defending, what are you going to do
He's
next?
so close to holding on to my blade, but now my blade's on the inside. So all I transfer the hand to the pommel. Extra reach. Now I'm going to try and thrust up underneath the jaw, through the tongue, and into the brain. That's it. You know what I mean? Give me a chance. Go!
Stepping back again, just defending there. Right, now I'm going to do something we call the glissade, something slightly posher. So this is French quarter glide. So literally driving the blade out of the way, point to the stomach and thrust.
Now, at this moment, obviously, I withdraw that taut six-pack. Knocking to my side, bring down to the head.
Stepping through now what we call a hanging parry and remove his head by numbers. You ready?
Okay. Now, you've already seen what I'm like to do. Basically, use it to pivot. You see in this, you can come through, reverse it, and then one. Fight within as soon as someone dominates that fight. So what myself and Danny will do now is we'll do the fight again exactly the same. Actually, no. You won't do exactly the same today then, but that's more fun. So, we're going to change things, and Danny just has to work with me. That's part of being subordinate, I suppose. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to change the direction of one of my attacks, or what we might do. If I go to the left, I might go off to the right. Rather than one previously then closing down, or I might just step back and do myself.
So you're going to make it up next
So
time.
the hip up is exactly the same.
Okay.
I just might veer from a different direction. You can do the same. You can change the direction when you move. Right? I don't think anyone here worries too much about who's going to win. It's not about so, what did I don't like? So now again, let's have a go. Change one move. Okay.
Right, so let's get my eye.
Rascal. Messy, but well done. All right, come on. One more go. I'll make it easy. Oh, Andrew! Right, you are a world class. Oh. Right, this time, get out of the way before jumping into my suit. Yes. Hey, you were there. Okay, cool. Now you need to start to let me try.
Kind of works, kind of works. I think that's 2-2.
It is.
That's 2-2. All right.
So there we are.
Whoa. We're not leaving there.
Yes, we are. Thank you very much.
Who wants to see a decider? Yes? What about a decider? You can't leave it staying.
You sent me paid for voice, haven't you?
I have.
Fine, all right. Let's do it this way. If we are going to have a final bout, why don't you, the visitor, dictate the outcome? Now, would you like to see the person who loses this last bout? Would you like to see the loser lose in an honourable, chivalric kind of way? Or would you like to see the loser utterly crush and humiliate?
Not that one.
Who's for honour and chivalry?
Oh, you miserable lot! See, that's the problem when you make museums 3 entries. They're like a rabble. Nothing more than a mob.
I'm sorry about myself. Fine.
Right. See what we can do.
Yeah.
Come on, start with that. I want to see what you can do first.
One match on the roof.
Okay. Let's go with the thank you so much for being such a great audience and having a light-hearted look at what was actually quite a serious serious medieval martial art. We're going to be around for a few minutes. Now comes the fun part. You can handle these swords. If you take a sword, please keep both hands on the hilt, keep the point in the air, and don't wave it round at eye level. Other than that, from myself and Andrew, the final loser, thank you very much.